What is up, everybody? So, is the shirt that I was wearing when my house caught on fire. So, this video is going to be a long one. And the reason why is I'm going over literally every supplement I use. Looks like I got man tits, but it's because my chest is actually getting bigger. It's weird. Anyway, so I'm going over every supplement that I use. Well, every powdered supplement, but you'll see what I mean. And the intention behind this is people ask me what I use, why I use it, what it's good for, if it's good. Is along the way I've learned a lot of supplements ain't shit. And the most important thing I've learned is any supplement, nothing, it won't help you if your exercise and your nutrition and your sleep is important, is not on point. So here we go. The first thing I take is something called fortitropin. Essentially, when you find out why, hold on for a second. When you find out what fortitropin is, it's literally egg yolks. Now people are like, this box, big scam. Brand new, this box is $100 for essentially a 10 to 30 day supply, depending on how much you take. I take this about once a week. You wanna know why? Because fortitropin is nothing but egg yolks. Okay. As a matter of fact, there is less nutrition in here than there is in actual egg yolks, and you can get those for. I did switch eggs. I normally don't. I don't get the store brand anymore. I normally get. I get the organic brand now because it's half the calories, and the organic, the ones I get, they're only like $4 for an 18, and that's, I mean, it's a lot, but they really, really nutritionally are on point. They're great. My phone back over here is doing some crazy stuff. Google's listening to me. But essentially, fortitropin, egg yolks. So we're going to go with the proteins. We're going to start there, and we're going to see. I've got two different kinds of proteins that I normally, well, a couple different kinds. So you have your everyday grocery brands, which you're going to see Muscle Milk. Okay, so for here, this one is, they say it's a protein. Now, this is really more of a meal replacement, and I'll tell you why. For 280 calories, you're getting 9 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, 135 milligrams of sodium, 2 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, which one of those is added sugars, 32 grams of protein. You're getting some monounsaturated fats, some polyunsaturated fats. So you're not getting trans fats, which I do take those too. But it's whey protein concentrate so it's this milk, calcium caseinate, milk protein isolate. So they're using some pretty low grade sources of whey protein to jack this up to 32 grams. When it says milk protein isolate, that's mostly casein, so it's going to be slow digesting, which is good, but you really want you really don't want this to be. Skittles is making an appearance. Translation, or little side story here. Skittles has had to defend himself twice this week. Because this cat, the one you're about to see, or right here, yep, he's a jerk. You start with him again, I'm gonna let him beat you up again. Start with him again. And Skittles beat the hell out of him twice. Because he won't stop being a jerk. I'm talking about you. Yeah, walk away. Start with Skittles again, I'm gonna let him whoop your ass real good next time. Anyway, sorry. Skittles is real timid, real shy, doesn't really like confrontation. Kicked the crap out of Bandit twice. Anyway, so this is Muscle Milk. This is a whey protein powder blend. It's 25 grams of protein. This one is 140 calories, a lot lower in fats and everything. This is more of a meal replacement than a protein shake. This is a protein source. It's again WPC, but they use some, or whey protein concentrate, but they use some isolate too. It's got soy lecithin in it, which is a thickener. Soy is terrible for men, so I don't drink this a lot. And the serving size is half a cup. This is meant if you're gonna bake with it. So you wanna make some cookies or a protein cake or something. This is what it's meant for. And then you'll have something. This is a whey protein concentrate and milk protein isolate. So whey protein concentrate and milk protein isolate, mostly a casein. This is another protein blend. This is actually the one I started on when I started getting in shape, which I'm still not in shape, by the way, but I'm doing better than I used to be. This has a lot of ingredients. It's not terrible. If protein sources, if you're getting them from grocery stores, this is actually a pretty good brand. Muscle Milk's not. I'm going to be straight up with you. You want to avoid the Muscle Milks. You can always get better than them. So this is the same thing. But these are your grocery brands, what I just showed you. So now we're going to go more into the, well, and then this too. You can find this at Walgreens. Terrible. Don't even. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Alright, I had to wipe my nose. You find this at Walgreens. This is a brand that's very heavily targeted towards women. I use it because it's got collagen in it. Tastes pretty good. And if I want to add some calories and some protein, I just add this. I won't buy it again, but and this isn't even all my proteins. I have other ones too. As a matter of fact, I need to get those. But I would consider this a grocery store convenient or grocery store, drugstore brand. I wouldn't get it. I would not stick with that. Now I needed to come over here and grab actually a couple of these to show you guys, because this is the brand I use, and I will explain why here in a minute. But well, I'll just say I didn't have it all prepared, but and my secondary brand I use is down here. So we'll go and we'll get these, right? So now essentially this is essentially the same thing that I just showed you just now. And this is also a grocery store brand. You're gonna find these, but this is like an intermediary. 6-Star or Muscle Tech. Muscle Tech and 6-Star are the same company, so they're getting tied together. I have one that I take every day up there. It's a Peak Series. I'll show you here in a little bit, but Six Star is the lower version brand of Muscle Tech. So in other words, it's like Muscle Tech's, off-brand. So this is an intermediary. You're not really going to find Muscle Tech in a grocery store, or you may find them in like a Walgreens or something, but they're typically going to be the vitamin shops, the GNCs, those guys. This is the intermediary. This is more of a transitional kind of company. They're the in-between between grocery brands and the GNCs or the vitamin shops. I would recommend Six Star. The only thing I'm going to tell you is get this. Initially, it's going to be real good for you. Initially, you're going to do good on it, but get off of Six Star as much as you can, or as quick as you can. I still use them because I'm using up what I have of them. Probably won't buy too much more Six Star stuff unless I have to, unless I just need a protein powder and I just can't afford anything else. Then Six Star is where I'm going to go. But with that said, they also have a good casein. You want to use this at nighttime. I actually use this at night, right before bed, and I use it in the morning when I know that I'm not going to have time to eat. So I don't always have time to eat. So I grab this. This is the whey protein isolate that I wanted to tell you about. Use this post-workout. You want to have something that is an isolate post-workout because they absorb quicker, much quicker, and they're just good to have. They're in your bloodstream in half an hour or so, and half an hour into it, you're getting all of your vitamins and stuff. Now, this is Isotope and Dutch Apple Pie, both by Redcon 1. This is MRE Light, is like a protein and an MRE. It's like a meal replacement, but as a protein powder, Difference is the MRE Light is beef protein, salmon protein, chicken protein, egg albumin, so you're going to get the fortotropin in there too. Brown rice, pea protein, coconut water, MTC oil, the good stuff. This one is cold pressed, micro, and ultra filtered whey protein isolate, ion exchanged whey protein isolate, hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. So the protein sources are broken down, and it's more easily absorbable. Just makes for better protein absorption. And I'm just going to go ahead and put these up. And I'll get more into the other brands here in a minute. So you're gonna have Terra's Whey. Terra's Whey is interesting. So this is a whey protein. I got it on a discount. This is a whey protein. The difference is this is grass-fed whey. So grass-fed, any kind of nutrition that you're going to get from from a supplement or whatever. Even I can't afford grass-fed beef because I eat way too much to even try that. But grass-fed is definitely better. And this is goat milk, so literally it's made from goat's milk. They're both considered whey proteins, both 110 calories, 22 grams of protein. Terra's Whey is a grocery brand, but they're kind of the upper echelon of the grocery brands. And they're pretty good. Okay, so the next thing is you're going to have your vegan grocery brands. It's the Orgain. This is the vanilla bean. You have Vega or Vega and Bob's Red Mill. I gotta tell you, don't do this one plain. This is terrible. So you're gonna want to add this to something. So I would do like with the muscle milk one, the unflavored. I'd bake with this or make cookies or something like that. Really good source of protein, but you're going to have to bake with this. That's what you're going to have to do because it's terrible. Okay. As a matter of fact, so is the Vega, so is the Orgain. I don't like vegan proteins at all. I really don't. They're good. I mean, good sources of protein, but just not my thing. So another grocery brand, or actually this is family owned. This is a dollar store brand of protein. Getting real bad here. This is a dollar store brand. 120 grams of protein. They say one scoop is 6 grams of protein. 2 scoops is 12 grams of protein. Okay, after a workout, you would need about 2 1/4 scoops. There's only 7 scoops in here because you want to get about 20 grams of protein. So this is actually not worth your money. The $5 I paid for it at Family Dollar or whatever. So now we're going to go into the brands that you're going to see, and you'll see some Vega at like the vitamin shop and stuff too. Now Synth6 is another interesting one. Walmart just started carrying these, but you actually can get these. Mostly you get these at GNC, so I count these like a GNC or a vitamin shop brand. Synth6, this is birthday cake. This is my baby right here. Okay, we don't consummate the marriage much, but what I'm saying is this: sometimes we just have to get together. Okay, it has to be a one-night stand booty call. You know what I'm saying? This is good. This is so good. It's like $19 for 14 servings. This is a little on the expensive side. But it is so good. It's 200 calories. And what they mean by Synth6 is 6 different forms of protein. So you're getting a protein matrix. It's whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, calcium caseinate, so we get, and micellar casein, so we have 2 casein proteins in here. Milk protein isolate and egg albumin. Egg albumin, again, fortotropin. So, yeah, that's what it is. I would recommend Synth6. Dimetized ISO 100 hydrolyzed clear. Now, this one's an interesting one. This one I don't make the same way that I do with other proteins. This one I drank intra-workout along with my EAs. My BCAs are grape flavored. I'm not trying to do these with, unless I am having some of the 6-star BCAs. Those tend to have those tend to be more fruity flavors. But this is a pineapple orange. It's 90 calories, 20 grams of protein. It's got all the BCA or the EAs, everything, but all proteins do, all complete proteins anyway. This is a milk-based protein. Obviously, it's whey protein, hydrolyzed, and it's pretty good. I don't remember what I paid for it. I know that it was right around $30. This is like a whey protein that you're gonna want to take with you and drink on a hot summer day or something like that, where you don't want something real heavy sitting on your stomach. And Dymatize is a pretty good brand. I don't like chocolate much, but let me tell you, Animal's whey protein, or Universal Labs, I think it is, the animal whey. This is the loaded or isolate loaded chocolate. It's pretty good. I like it. This one surprised me. I wasn't expecting to like it, and I really do. This is Body Tech's whey protein isolate. Body Tech actually has come out with some solid stuff. I'm a Redcon 1 guy, but Body Tech is good. And this is a strawberry banana. This actually might be the one I have tonight. It's got 25 grams of protein for 110 calories. This is super, super good. And it's got all the EAAs. And it's, I believe this is an isolate. Yep, whey protein isolate. Soy lecithin, so we know how I feel about that. Beet juice powder. Sucralose and acesulfame potassium. Last two are sweeteners, but you know. Anyway, so this one's actually come out pretty solid. Pretty close to the BSN. I love strawberry banana flavored stuff, so this is actually what I'm going to have tonight. And then we have Optimum Nutrition. So these two, or this one I'm going to use from them is a, if I wanted to have something like with some oatmeal or something. It's got little blueberry pieces in here. If I need carbs early in the morning, I would never take this at night, and I do take a protein shake at night, but I would never take this one. And to be honest with you, one of my friends who actually just got over the coronavirus, he hates this one, and he warned me about it. And he was right. This is not a good tasting protein. You're gonna want to like add this to something, because this needs some help. But it's good for you, and got it for like $10. The normal size is, or normal price is like $40, and I would not pay $40 for it. As a matter of fact, it was barely even worth the $10. But this is a supplement shop brand. On the other hand, Gold Standard Whey. This is the vanilla ice cream flavor. 24 grams of protein, 120 calories. This stuff is what's up. This stuff is real good. One of my friends at work actually really loves this. It's a 1.5 pound bag, and it was for $20. So we're gonna move into the meal replacements now. I got two different kinds of those. Well, technically three, I guess. So this is a keto meal shake. Slim Fast. You're gonna find this. This is a grocery brand. This is a grocery brand right here. If you want to do the Slim Fast ones, I'm gonna be straight with you. Don't follow their plan. Okay. don't follow the Slim Fast plan. It's designed to keep you on their products, which makes sense, but they're also deceptive. They're deceptive. Like here it says 20 grams high protein. It's only 20 grams if you mix it with milk. Okay. Except for this one, they were actually honest. And this has grass-fed butter and MTC oils, which is good. Whey and collagen protein, which is good. But I take collagen anyway. So you have the vegan Essential 10 Belgian chocolate meal replacement. This one's chalky. Not a huge fan of it. 22 grams of protein, which is super good for 210 calories. And that would be 2 level scoops. Now this one right here. All these other ones cost about 20 bucks. You find them at Target, find them in grocery stores. This one is about 80 bucks. This is the MRE. This is the oatmeal chocolate chip. Now, it says amount per serving. So there's 100 scoops in here. I use 1 scoop every time. So, Skittle. There's 1 scoop every time. And just to, get a couple extra calories in me. And it's got all the same things before: beef protein, salmon, chicken, egg albumin, brown rice, pea protein. It's also got red russet, cocoa, milk creamer for texture, dehydrated yams, dehydrated sweet potatoes, pea starch, cellulose gum, water powder, dehydrated blueberries, dehydrated goji berry, dextrose, MTC oil, powder, maltodextrin, salt, sucralose, and acetylsulfame K. Last 2 are sweeteners again. But I also have the bar version of this, which has the same ingredients. It's a breakfast bar, or it's a meal replacement bar. This is a breakfast bar. Skittle. So I do use MRE powders, or meal replacement powders. Skittle. Stop it. I do use them occasionally, so hold on, guys. Skittle, stop it. Stop. Stop it. Okay. There you go. And the one that I'm not having tonight that I normally do is the Muscle Tech. You guys might think, oh, there's a lot of proteins, and it is. Totally a lot. But whatever, I'm going to use them all. And what happens is I get bored after a few weeks on protein, and I'm like, well, now I need something else. But now I have enough in here in my repertoire to keep me to where when I get bored, I just switch to something else I already have, and then we're good. And so then there's other ones here too, but this is not proteins. Well, this one is. And don't get it. It's at Walgreens. This is terrible. If you're going to make a soup or something with it, go ahead, but this is bone broth protein. The fact that it's 80 calories and 20 grams of protein, collagen, that's all great and all. Tastes terrible, because imagine it's like salty vanilla bean. That's what it tastes like. Then you have your pre-workouts, which, this is a fat burner, and this is a C4 Sport. Here's another fat burner. I take this every day. CLA, collagen, and carnitine. It's got L-carnitine, L-tartrate, which is not the most ideal form of carnitine, but it is what it is. Really, what you want is acetyl L-carnitine. I take greens powder. I have one up there. This is a basically like a it's coconut green tea, and it's got it's a coconut flavored green tea. So this is good for cold days. You want to get a little caffeine boost in the morning. Do this. But don't put this with dairy, because dairy actually harms the antioxidants in green tea. These are citrulline and L-arginine, or L-citrulline and L-arginine. They're good, both good for pump. And this is Beyond Raw Lit. It's a pre-workout. It's a decent pre-workout. This is a carb powder. So on the days where I'm doing a lot of lifting, I will load up on this. You get it's got 13 grams of protein for 2 scoops. I use 1 scoop. It's got glutamine in here, which is in the protein. You don't really have to list it because it's in the protein. 270 calories and a whopping 26 grams of carbs in 1 scoop. 2 scoops is 52, obviously. Some good. You need carbs. You need to get through a workout, a tough workout. Add this in there, and there you go. But that's it. And I mean, obviously, you have your amino acids and stuff. I have I'll show it to you actually. I'll just show it to you. I don't use it much, but I use something called creatine X3. These are the I'll just show you the rest of the powders I have, whatever, and then we'll go over the other supplements tomorrow. So I showed you all of my proteins and stuff. I also haven't. So I showed you. This is creatine X3. This has amino acids in it. It's also got creatine, a couple different forms of creatine, which would be creatine monohydrate, which is what I take, creatine hydrochloride. It's got your BCAAs, and it's got glycine, arginine, and methionine in here. It's also pretty high in carbs, 19 grams of carbs per scoop, 90 calories. So on your real heavy days, your big lifting days, maybe something like this, okay? And you might wonder why, if you're cutting, why would you have so many calories? I don't do this every day. But the products like these would be designed to be together with each other. You're going to get just 340 calories out of a drink, which I would never recommend getting your calories from a drink, but this would be like a intro workout, during your workout thing. Also, you have your aminos. 6-star aminos, Muscle Tech, same company. This is your branched chain amino acids. I would take them with a protein source, so the carbs here. I have a protein source here. I would take them with that. These are all because you need a protein source. Yeah, aminos are just going to trigger the muscle growth. You're going to need more than that. You're going to need more than what an amino can do to build your muscles. So they trigger it, and the protein takes over. These are aminos, are pre-workouts, and this is a fat burner. You know, it's what it is. It's a fat burner. Okay. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. A lot of different things you can use. I'm actually going to show you guys a few more too. I'll show you the pills tomorrow. I just show it all now, actually. I'll show it all now. I don't take all of these every time I work out. I alternate because you're going to figure out why here in a minute. Now you'll see my Redcon 1 stuff, and I'll explain to you what all this stuff is. You see me whipping out a bunch of stuff, and you're like, oh crap, dude, how much do you take? I don't take this all at one time. I do cycle them, but you'll see what I'm talking about here. So these are my main drivers. These are the things that everything you just saw me take out. This is stuff I use every day. Here we go. Med kit. This is very important to take. These are fish oils, or the omega-3s and 6s. But it's got milk thistle and all other kinds of stuff in here. There's all CoQ10, all kinds of good stuff in here. This is something called Double Tap. Double Tap is a fat burner. I know I have another one around here somewhere. Yeah, Double Tap. It's a fat burner. This has acetyl L-carnitine. I take Grunt. Grunt is the essential amino acids. I got the blood orange and the pineapple banana Grunt. These are just amino acids, but it's all of the amino acids. I take something called Moab. Moab contains what they call epicatechins, which are something that is derived from tea. And what they do is they help stimulate muscle protein synthesis. So you want to take this because it helps the BCAAs stimulate muscle protein synthesis. And then when you take it with a protein source, or take a protein source right after, you tend to get much better results. This is Fade Out. This is a sleep aid. I take this on the nights that I have trouble sleeping. I also take CBD or melatonin. Just depends on what. Like today, I don't really need a heavy sleep aid, so I'm going to take Fade Out. Total War, this is a pre-workout. You just saw the pre-workouts before. And obviously, as you can see, like, I'm getting a lot bigger. My muscles are actually doing pretty good. This is RPG. I have 2 bottles of this. RPG it's a glucose disposal agent. It helps your body naturally absorb and produce, or absorb and use carbohydrates more effectively. So, if you were to hit the RPG, you hit the RPG right before you take the carb powder, right here, and this, it's going to give you sustained energy. You're going to use it better, the carbs, to get a better workout in. Couple that with the L-carnitine, which basically moves fat into your mitochondria to burn it up, and you're going to do great. Okay, you can get all these from food too. I suggest getting most of your stuff from food, because it's just better that way. GI juice is a greens powder. It's always good to get your greens in. I love this stuff. Take it every day. It's so good for you, and it's got a lot of digestive hormones in it too, or you know what I mean. And it really helps get your just get everything moving, you know. Don't taste bad either. It's actually the only good tasting green powder I've ever found. Tango, this is nothing but creatine monohydrate. I typically do unflavored creatine, but sometimes I'm in the mood for something, so I have some grape flavored creatine. Breach, this is just amino acids. The branched chain amino acids, sorry. Big Noise is a pre-workout, but it's like you get the pump formula, but you don't get the jitteriness because there's no stimulants in here. Boomstick, these are pills. This is a testosterone booster. You take this to boost your testosterone, which also helps build more muscle. So this video is going to take a long time to upload. Silencer, this is a fat burner. This is like double tap, but without the stimulants. So Silencer is something that you take at night. And Halo is a plant steroid. It's a laxagenin. It's a precursor to a steroid in humans, but it's not a steroid. So you can take this and still be considered natural. And see up here, you'll just have like your fish oils, and I take the like green coffee extract. This is just vitamins and stuff. I guess I should bring those down too. We're doing everything else, right? This is, again, I don't take these all at once, so everybody just know that. I alternate depending on what kind of diet I'm eating. This is Hydroxycut Hardcore. It's a fat burner. I will not be repurchasing this when I'm done. It's just not really worth it. What you saw me before, this is what I take every day. I do tend to take the stimulant fat burners in place of my pre-workouts, unless I really need to hit the gym hard. This is creatine. This is a test booster. I haven't really used this one in a while. ever since I used that one. I don't really use this one. That's another thing. This is a lot of it's old product. This is Garcinia cambogia. This is a fruit extract, and it's an appetite suppressant. This is Hydroxycut Hardcore Next Gen Non-Stimulant. It's essentially a fat burner like the Hardcore, but without stimulants in it. This is pre-workout, No Fury pre-workout. This is Hydroxycut SX7. This has got yohimbine. Yohimbine is very good for you. And this is Clear Muscle. This is HMB. HMB is always good for you. But anyway, I'm going to put this all away. And we're going to go ahead and let you guys go. Y'all have a good day. Later.